So the download I just got, I'm sitting here and I'm drinking my tea, meditating and shit, and I get a download. So the download I got, I heard Kirk Franklin and the Family, or is it Kirk Franklin and New Nation? I'm not sure which choir. But I heard Conquerors. Okay, so my words gonna be getting jumbled up. I can tell. Somebody's trying to keep me from saying this or whatever. Okay, one of those days. I heard Conquerors by Kirk Franklin and the Family, or Kirk Franklin and New Nation. I think it's Kirk Franklin and the Family. So the part I keep hearing is, we carried our cross through storm and rain. Because of his blood, now we can say we are conquerors. Conquerors. Okay, that's the part of the song I keep hearing, right? So then right after that, I get up to set up the camera so I can start recording, so I can record the message, and I hear Vegeta in my head saying, Kakarot. Okay, so, boom, the download. Someone looks at you as if you are otherworldly. Someone looks at you as if you are some kind of Super Saiyan, okay? Or some kind of Saiyan, and you can fucking power up and turn Super Saiyan any fucking time you get ready, okay? They look at you like Goku, like Kakarot. Like, you disappear into that hyperbolic chamber to go fucking train, and when you come the fuck out, shit goes the fuck down, because you're even bigger and fucking stronger than you were before you went in the motherfucking hyperbolic chamber, okay? So, yeah, someone looks at you as if you're some kind of like Super Saiyan, otherworldly, alien, ethereal, godlike creature, period, okay? And they look at you that way because you have overcome, you have conquered all of their fucking shit, all of their attacks, all of their spell work, all of their manipulation, all of their fucking fear-mongering, all their slandering, all their lying, all their gossip. You've overcome and conquered all of their shit. And they're, I was gonna say a little scared. They're fucking terrified. They're scared. Okay? They don't know how you've done this. Okay? They've literally sent everything at you. Every battle they've sent at you, and you've whooped everybody's ass. You've whooped Frieza's ass. You've whooped, like, Majin Buu's ass. You've whooped Kid Buu. Like, you've whooped all of these motherfuckers' asses without a fucking scratch or a fucking wrinkled piece of clothing. You barely lifted a fucking finger. You barely batted an eye. And you fucking slayed these fucking demons. Period. They don't understand you. They don't understand your power. They don't understand how the fuck you did this shit because they don't believe in God. Okay? Straight like that. If they really truly believed in God, they would understand, they wouldn't know, and they wouldn't even fucking start with you in the first place. But these people don't believe in God. They don't believe in the power of the Saiyans. Okay? What else? Spirit. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in my head, I'm seeing like Goku in Super Saiyan, in Saiyan form, like in his monkey form, whatever the fuck they are, monkeys, gorilla, whatever. But when I saw that, I saw also a silverback gorilla, okay? And you know what that made me think of? One, it made me think of a dream I had not too long ago about a herd, tribe, I don't know what they're called on National Geographic, a tribe of silverback gorillas walking from the horizon, okay? Which made me also think, and it was a bunch of them. So it made me think about that fucking question or whatever, everybody, but the whole 100 gorillas versus however many men. The silverback gorilla, hear me out. They look at you, one, Saiyan, Super Saiyan, okay? So yes. But they also look at you like a silverback gorilla. Excuse me. They're trying to stop me from saying this part. They don't want you to know how they look at you. I don't understand. They look at you like a silverback gorilla. So it only takes one of you to slay 1,000,000 fucking men. One silverback gorilla, you, against 1,000,000 men. All of them fall. All of them are defeated. All of them are conquered, crumbled, destroyed. It only takes one of you. That's also giving me these people tried to come at you in droves, not groups, droves. There could have been several groups of people, cults, demons, whoever the fuck, trying to fucking come after you, sending spell work and attacks and doing voodoo and all kinds of shit at you constantly. And guess what? They've all been slain by one you. Okay? I'm telling you, they don't know what the fuck to make of you. And some of them are still stupid and are thinking that this is their imagination, or they must have done something wrong with the spells, or they must have executed something wrong. So they keep trying. They keep trying, and they keep trying. And the spells keep hitting them back, and coming back, and ricocheting, and returning to sender. But they're too stupid to give up. Like, they literally have no belief, no faith in God. None. So every time they throw something at you or send a spell at you or try to stop you, God literally just, I literally just saw in my head, from like the neck down, I just saw in my mind what was God, just like do one of these, just step in front of you and just, every time they try to send something at you, every time, God just kind of, and it bounces off God's hand, goes right back. I'm like rubber, you're like glue. What bounces off of me sticks to you. Yeah. You are like rubber. They are like glue. And all the fucking spells and shit that they send at you to try to destroy you or try to hurt you bounces right the fuck off of God's hand that's blocking you, protecting you, and sticks right back to them. So I just saw the number 11. So you could be a very spiritual person, okay? The number 1 also gives a highly spiritual number. It's not just manifestation and twin flame. So you are a very highly spiritual being. I almost said entity. So like I said from the beginning, you're like an alien. You're not even fully human. And these people that keep coming at you are not grasping the concept. But if they don't grasp the concept soon, they're going to be grasping the inside of a fucking casket. I don't know, bro. That's just how I got that just now. Like, the frillies on the inside. Like, okay, imagine, this is what I saw, the reason why I said it that way. Imagine you get buried alive, and you're in your casket, and the casket is closed, and you're trying to get out. What are you going to be grabbing on? There's nothing in there to grab on except for the white frilly edges and the fucking pretty fabric, whatever the fuck that's inside. Yeah. I'm also hearing grasping for straws. They're trying anything and everything. They're grasping at straws. The ones that are still standing. The ones that are still standing are literally grasping for fucking straws. They have no other options. They literally just keep doing the same attacks. It's like playing a fucking video game with someone who is losing. You're whooping their ass on a game. And their last resort, because they know they can't beat you, or they see that they can't beat you, or they can't do anything else, none of their other moves are working, they find one move and they just do it over and over and over again. That's them right now, the ones that are still standing. I looked up at my box and I caught my attention. The Jason sticker that says immortal. Yeah. They're doing the same move over and over and over as a last resort to try to beat you, and they cannot beat you. You're immortal. You are spiritually immortal. Okay? So there are no spiritual attacks or spiritual warfare that can touch you and hurt you or affect you. It just goes right back to sender all the time. You are spiritually immortal. Okay? Oh, what else? You will accidentally become a trendsetter. Being kind is always the right choice. You will become a professional pillow fort builder. Hear me out. So, you will accidentally become a trendsetter. People are going to want to know how it is you do what you do so motherfucking well. These people attacking you are literally giving you exposure. They are helping to prove your case. I'm proving quotations because I don't feel like you're the type of person to try to prove anything to anyone. You don't need to. The proof is in the pudding. The way you walk, the way you talk, the way you move, the way lives with you is in the pudding. That's the proof. So you fighting these spiritual wars and these spiritual battles with these people is bringing you attention. It's bringing you a crowd. It's like if you were walking down the street and somebody just ran up on you and started trying to fucking fight you. But let me rewind that. It's like you're walking down the street and a professional boxer that everyone fucking knows runs up to you randomly and starts trying to fight you, okay? Well, at first, people walking by are like, oh, Mike Tyson's gonna whip the fuck out that kid. Like, it's Mike Tyson, okay? So they don't even try to stop to see or watch or anything. Maybe one or two people stop to watch because they think you're gonna get knocked the fuck out. So they stop to watch you get knocked the fuck out, right? So you and Mike Tyson are throwing hands. And after about a minute, everybody's like, hold up, 11:11 when I looked up at the time, the confirmation. So you and Mike Tyson are out there in the middle of the street throwing hands, okay? And the one or two people that stop to see you get knocked out after about 30 seconds to a minute, they're like, wait, how the fuck? Okay, 30 seconds in, the kid's still standing. Okay, I'll continue to watch. I'm amused. I guess it's going to take 2 minutes, right? So after 2 minutes, you and Mike Tyson are still out there throwing hands. And you still ain't went down, okay? So now there's more people stopping like, wait a minute. How the fuck is this kid keeping up with Mike Tyson? Okay, so then you stop. Or then they stop, excuse me. So 3 minutes goes by and you and Mike Tyson are still throwing hands, okay? So now there's a bigger crowd of people like, who the fuck is this kid? And how the fuck are they hanging with Mike Tyson? It's Mike fucking Tyson, right? So now we're on 4 minutes. And now people are starting to look at you like, hold the fuck on. Who the fuck is this? So people are paying attention, right? So now there's an even bigger crowd of people around you. And then, all of a sudden, you knock Mike Tyson out. Smooth, cold the fuck out. And you know what happens? Now the fucking whole street, everybody has stopped. People are coming out of their jobs to fucking come and see who the fuck you are. People are leaving their fucking houses because they're getting phone calls from people like, you gotta come fucking see this shit. And they're walking down the fucking street to see the fucking kid who was a nobody that just knocked Mike Tyson the fuck out. So now everybody wants to know how you fucking did it. How the fuck did you knock out Mike Tyson? You're not even a boxer. You're just some rando fucking kid on the street. You accidentally become a trendsetter. These people are starting to notice you. They're starting to see, hold on. All these things, all these people, all this shit keeps coming against this fucking person, and they're not going down. What the fuck is going on? They're still standing. And then after a while, they're like, wait a minute. This motherfucker is like really, really fighting back. Like, how are they able to do this? And then you knock Mike Tyson out, and now everybody's like, pause. How did this fucking person defeat all these fucking demons? How is this person still standing? And then everybody wants to know how the fuck you did it. You accidentally become a trendsetter. These enemies, these people, are helping you put on a fucking show. Mike Tyson is helping you become famous, okay? They're helping you put on a show. And they're going to accidentally make you a fucking trendsetter. Unbeknownst to them, they're helping you. Being kind is always a good right choice. The crowd is seeing that you didn't even do anything to provoke Mike Tyson to come over and start beating your ass, or trying to. 14 when I first started talking, I looked up. They're starting to see, like, when there's CCTV footage from the street or whatever, right? So people are starting to see that on the internet. You're going viral. People are seeing you on the internet, okay? And they're seeing, like, you were just minding your business. You weren't even doing anything. You were chilling. And Mike Tyson literally just walked up to you and started fucking with you because you were being kind. You were always kind and nice to people. You weren't never the problem. You were never a bully. You never started shit with people. People always started it with you. These demons had a problem with you. These people, these groups, they had a problem with you. And you were not a problem to anyone. You were being kind. You were always kind. You were always a righteous person. People are starting to see They're looking back at the footage and like, Mike Tyson just literally walked up to that kid out of nowhere and just started trying to beat that kid's ass. And you will become a professional pillow fort builder. 15 when I this is all confirmation. You will become a professional pillow fort builder. Like I said, people are going to wonder how it is you did what the fuck you did. How did you defeat these demons? How did you slay these dragons? How did you beat Mike Tyson's ass? How did you knock Mike Tyson out? And they're going to want to know how you did it. And they're going to want to come to you, the professional pillow fort builder. What is a pillow fort? A fort is for protection from war, from battle, right? They're going to know, how the fuck did you fight these spiritual battles? How did you fight spiritual warfare? They're going to want to know. Because clearly you're a professional and you know what the fuck you're talking about and you know what the fuck you're doing. Shameless plug. I am hosting a free webinar on spiritual warfare. So I find it very funny and fitting that this has come out this way. Yes, I am hosting a free webinar on June 11th at 7 p.m. Eastern to teach you the 4 tools on how to identify and fight spiritual warfare. Now, people don't really hear me, but I guess they're about to see, okay? Because I know what I'm talking about, and I can definitely show you how to defeat spiritual warfare and the demons. I've slayed God knows how many groups of people have been coming at me, and I'm still standing. Right now, at this point, the reason why a lot of people aren't even going to see this video to know about my webinar is because my videos are being hidden and I'm being suppressed on every platform, because obviously the elites don't want anybody to know how to do this because it takes away their power. But I personally can show you how. The webinar is fucking free, okay? Just go down to the description. Go down to the description box. I will leave a link for registration in the description box, and you can register for free. It's going to say buy a ticket now. It's not. You don't have to buy shit. Just click on the fucking button. The ticket is free. It is free to register. The ticket is free. And again, I can show you in 4 fucking steps how to fucking beat and defeat spiritual warfare. 4 fucking steps, 4 fucking tools. That's all you fucking need, and I can show you for free. Again, June 11th from 7 to 8 Eastern, 1 hour live on YouTube, and I will be there telling you and teaching you how to fight spiritual warfare, because I am going to become, or I have become a professional pillow fort builder. Okay? But back to the message. The church chimes. 8 o'clock on the dot. Back to the message. Yeah. These people are definitely going to want to know how you did it. How you made it. How you knocked Mike Tyson the fuck out. How you know what you know. How you do what you do. How you have survived. People have sent, like I said, all kinds of spells and shit at you. People have sent hitmen, literal shapeshifters, fucking warlocks and witches and spell work and voodoo. And did I say hitmen? Like, literally. They've sent people, corrupt system members, all kinds of shit your direction. Some of this shit you don't even know has happened, because that's how fucking powerful you are. You don't even know what's going on because literally God has been in front of you this whole time. Like, okay? Touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. Clearly you're anointed. Perhaps you're a prophet. But they are not able to do you any harm because you walk with God. Okay? Spirit, universe, divine, God, Ra. You also have your spirit guides, your spirit team, and your archangels, and your guardian angels, and your ancestors. You are not alone. You are not alone. No Michael Jackson. These people thought you were alone. These people thought you were like, I want to say everyone else. That's what I heard. These people thought you were like everyone else. They thought they could send mental attacks and like bipolar disorder and depression and suicidal thoughts and people to break your heart, and they thought that they were going to break you the fuck down. They thought that they could fuck with your money and that you would just fall apart because I don't have any money, and you broke these people the fuck down. Nothing they sent worked on you whatsoever at all, because you are highly protected. I almost said spiritually guided, because you are spiritually guided and highly fucking protected. I just heard, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. They know what they do. They know exactly what they do. But they don't know who the fuck they do it to. So forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. For this situation, it's forgive them, Father, because they know not what they do to who. They had no idea who the fuck you were. None. And I just heard Stephen Marley in my head. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Now they fucking know. Now I know. Now I know. Now I know. Yeah. Now they know. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they see now. You're the sun. The sun and the star. And when I heard the sun, I did look at my mug, so it does have the sun tarot card on here. But when I heard and looked at that, I didn't hear S-U-N like the sun in the sky. S-O-N like the sun, like Jesus. So you are a son/daughter of God, just like Jesus, okay? You were begotten here just like Jesus. We all are. We all are like Jesus. But you actually, I'm hearing, embody the consciousness, you move like Jesus, you think like Jesus. Like you actually, instead of worshiping, you are one with. So you understand what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Confirmation, Bert. Instead of worshiping Jesus, you have embodied Jesus, like Jesus' energy. So you have the consciousness of Jesus. You think, you move, you act, you love like Jesus. Okay? I'm looking at the world card and this card that says embrace your own pace on my box. Let me show you. The world card, and then this other one down here that says embrace your own pace. Yeah. And I think I did hear something about marching to the beat of your own drum a little while ago. I just didn't say it. You do. You march to the beat of your own drum. You are very authentic. You walk in your authenticity. Okay? And that is what gives you this Christ consciousness, this embodiment of Christ's spirit. You don't do what everyone else does. You don't think, okay, that's what it is. Hive mind. Society is programmed to think in a hive mind. You do not think as the hive thinks. You're not easily programmed and controlled. You don't move and spin at the same pace as the world. You're on a different axis. You move at your own pace, your authenticity, which brings you within God, Christ consciousness. Okay. Yeah, you awakened out of the world into Christ consciousness, and you, like I said, don't embrace the hive mind. You think on your own. So you see a different version of things than other people do, and because of that, people try to attack you. That's where they fuck up, because that different version or the different way that you see things is actually from God. You are highly connected to and tapped into God. And like I said, they don't realize that. They just think you're some fucking weirdo doing weirdo shit. And then all of a sudden, shit hits the fan and they realize, oh, all of a sudden you might knock out Mike Tyson, and then they realize, oh, this person is not like everyone else. This person is not like everyone else. And they've done this to millions of people over several eons. Millions and billions of people over several eons, several lifetimes. They've done this. And every lifetime, they try to stop the person that, every lifetime, they try to stop the person that is meant to be this Super Saiyan. And every lifetime they succeed. But this lifetime is different because they didn't expect you. Nobody expected you. And I looked up and I saw my picture on the wall that says sees all, knows all with the eyeball and the crystal ball. Yet no one expected you to wake up. They didn't expect anyone to ever wake up. No one has ever awakened like you. People have awakened, yes. But no one has ever awakened like you. Okay? Millions and billions of people over these eons have awakened. They have seen what everything really is, right? But they didn't have the consciousness. They didn't have the Christ consciousness. They didn't move like Christ. They just worshiped him. They just read the word. They didn't live the word. Okay? They were able to see, but they weren't really truly able to hear. But your third eye is different. Your third eye is amplified. The eyeball inside of a crystal ball, well, a crystal ball, you already can see with a crystal ball. But this third eye is inside the crystal ball in this picture. Your third eye, your sight, your consciousness, your connection to God is amplified. So there's something special, extra, super special about your third eye. And this is why these people weren't able to fucking defeat you. Like I said, people have awakened before, but they weren't awakened like you. So they were still able to stop these people. They were still able to destroy some of these people. Some of these people were able to get some of the job done, but they weren't able to knock out Mike Tyson. They were hanging with Mike Tyson in the ring for a few rounds, yeah. But they weren't able to knock Mike Tyson the fuck out. You, though, you see all and you know all because you are one with God. And you literally walk the walk and talk the talk. You don't just read the walk and talk. No. You know all and you see all because you are literally and completely one with God, one with Source, Spirit, Divine, God. You are one with Christ consciousness. You are one with... You are very powerful. That's why you will accidentally become a trendsetter. Because like I said, no one has ever awakened like you. You have knowledge and keys and things that you can teach people on how to fight this war and fight this spiritual battle and fight this world systems battle. Confirmation, Bert. That no one has ever had or unlocked before. So yeah, you're something major. Whoever this is resonating with, you're something major. You're here to help heal the world. Because I looked down and saw heal. You're here to help heal the world. And this is why they tried to send Mike Tyson in and knock your ass out. But like I said, they didn't realize who you were. They didn't realize you were so connected and so tapped in. They didn't realize that your third eye was amplified. Okay? Your sight is amplified. Your connection to God is amplified. You are one of one. You are the one. I heard Neo. You are Neo. Neo means new. Yeah. You are the new. You are the new consciousness. And you're about to teach the whole world how to build a fucking pillow fort.